On the three horizontal lines on the top right corner. Click on Change Password. Input your current password. Now enter your new password. Confirm password, and click on Submit. How to change your phone number. Click on the three horizontal lines on the top right corner. Click on Change Phone Number. Enter your phone number together with the country code, and without the plus sign. Enter your password, and click on Submit. How to reset your password. Click on Reset Password. Enter email address. And click on Submit. Enter the reset code you receive on your email. Now enter your new password, and click on Submit. How to register an account. Download the Virtual AVS app on Play Store. Open the app. On the first page, click on Register button. Now, fill in the form with correct details.
Good evening,
After filling this, check your email for verification code. Enter the code.
In a few seconds, we're gonna be rolling this out.
Thanks.
So it's a pleasure
for watching
to
the
have
video.
the 17 of us already coming in. Thank you all so much. My name is Albert Nation, also known as Dollar Zone, and I will be your captain for the flight today. So it's a pleasure to see all of us. You know, some of us don't, or rather haven't changed their names. I can see Technospark 2. I don't know who Technospark 2 is. If you could get us your name so that we can acknowledge you directly. Thank you so much, John, Coach Paul, Anastasia, Millicent, Sophia, Mercy, Alfred Mokoro, Clemsels, Cynthia, Joy, and Bridget, and more who are still coming. Clear instructions on how to do certain things have already been posted on your chat section. So in case you're having any challenge, look at the chat section. I'm sure every great thing will be coming up there. And so these are things that we are going to be talking about in a short while, yeah? So karibu. Meanwhile, I'll be sharing my screen. So that we can begin the session and get it running and flying. So if you can see my screen, just say, hey, go to the chat box and say, good evening, Dollar Zone. Yeah.
Yes, Dollar Zone, we can see your screen.
Great. I can see people coming. Nice that you can see the screen. So, karibu. For those who can understand that language, it means welcome. All right. So we are welcoming more people, and we are starting off right now. Thank you, people, for staying in late. You know, yeah, so thank you, Queen Tasha. Good evening to you. Thank you, Cynthia. Good evening, and everybody else who will definitely be in here. You know, we appreciate when Africa comes together to be able to talk business, because that is ultimately what matters, and that is where we all want to. So it's amazing to see us all here together, and I'm happy that we are going to continue having this great time. So ladies and gentlemen, welcoming everybody from Africa. And when I say Africa and beyond, I know we have people here from South Africa, we have people from probably Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, you know, and different other places who have come in. Many other people just joining us here from different other counties and regions in Kenya, which is also an amazing thing. So today, prepared for us is an amazing business opportunity, which I know we are all going to really have a good time. And that is why you've probably avoided to go to bed, so that you can stay up and listen to where the world is moving into. Because technology is really amazing. And anytime you talk about technology, then you know that there's something that we are making a big difference with that is going to change our lives. So welcome to the Virtual Airtime vending software or system that we use to convert our expenses into income. And that is going to be our riding statement every single moment we look at it, because the whole idea is that, hey, very, very many people have expenses. You have things that you must pay for every single day. Now, imagine an app that every time you make a payment tells you, wow, thank you for making a payment. Here is what I'm giving you back. You know, many of us walk into supermarkets and we get points, you know, the loyalty points. Every supermarket has a loyalty point. So when you look down there, you see that, okay, I've done a shopping worth 2,000 shillings and I've gotten 20 points or 2 points or whatever number, the way they do their calculations. So we always want to be given something back. And now here is an app that is not just giving you something back, but it's giving you money back. And that is what we want to really be able to have a look at, because ladies and gentlemen, this is truly big. And if you want to know how big it is, just sit back and watch, and you are going to be able to have a look at that. So now, moving on very, very quickly to the world of what we are going to be discussing here. Welcome, Ronnie Muzira. Welcome, Bonnie. It's good to see us all here. You know, William, many other people are coming in. Thank you all. Thank you all. So what is virtual airtime vending software or a system? Basically, what we are saying is that this is a technology that helps us to vend airtime, not as sellers. If you want to sell, you can. But this is a technology that helps us to, first of all, become a medium of moving products. And what are some of the products that we are moving through this channel of distribution? What we are looking at is that this is a platform that will help everybody who invests in it to become a wealthy person. Why? Because the world currently has got about 615 million. That is basically just Africa. 615 million mobile users. So even if we only talk about Africa before we even move to any other part of the world, though the app is working in different parts of the world, if we only talk about Africa, 615 million airtime users or mobile phone users. Somehow they interact with airtime in one way or the other. And that is why this app is here with us, to be able to show us where the future is headed. And so, even as we talk about the progress that we are mapping onto, and what are we saying here about this different program is that when you look at it, we are seeing projections, we are seeing where the company is headed. And so since we 2 years at 20, you can see that we have already partnered with close to 347 mobile service providers. Now, remember, I just talked about the numbers, and I talked about 615 million according to the Sub-Saharan checking. You know, if you look at mobileeconomy.com, and we are seeing what is going on out there. So already the virtual AVS as a country based out there in the US has made an effort to bring in 347 service providers. What does this mean? That somehow within these 2 years, in your own country, the mobile service providers could already be enlisted, because currently we are working with close to 31 countries. 31 countries. That means somehow your mobile service provider in your country is already involved in the business. And when we are talking about business, we are talking about people behind the company, people who are running this program, people who are cheering us on to be able to make sure that this works, you know. So we have the CEO there, Daisy Sheriff, we have our Director of Communications, Mr. Sed Norwood, you know, and a lot of things are happening because of this people. So a company there with an able team running a global space that is going to be able to change our lives. So if you look at the company, yes, we have so much going on behind there. So when we welcome you, what are we saying? That this is an airtime system. Why airtime? Because remember, I mentioned that virtual AVS is a distribution system. It's going to work with many products, but we have just started with airtime. So what then does it do? And why airtime? Because remember, we are talking about economies of scale. And economies of scale here for us means that everybody out there leverages on numbers. Numbers are the ones that run a business. So this is a system that allows all airtime users who become part of it everywhere in the world, and it makes you to become a loyal customer. Why? Because your SIM card is connected to another person's SIM card. So it will not be really up to you to decide when or not to do certain things. But you become loyal simply because you have connected your SIM card to somebody else's SIM card. And so the products that you use, number one, which is airtime, will be your core income generator. So as a distinguished world-class system, then this software is designed to give millions of airtime users an opportunity to earn within that ever-expanding industry. Telecommunications is big. Telecommunications is massive. And that is why we are talking about. So for you to be able to monetize, a product that you use every single day, a product that you use massively, remember, it's not only you, but everybody around you within the team, within the network, who is your loyal customer. And I'm going to tell you how this loyalty works in, and you're going to be able to see it. So now, remember, we are talking about a system, we've talked about a product, we've talked about the telecommunications industry, and we've talked about money. Anything that you monetize works to your own advantage. So moving forward, what then are we looking at as the best opportunity in this business? And so here we are. Here we are. So you remember we've talked about airtime, we've talked about technology, we've talked about the numbers, and we continue to see the statistics of what's going on in this world. And mobile phone airtime spending is something that continuously grow with or without the pandemic, with or without global wars, with or without happiness. Whenever everything is happening, people continue to make phone calls. People continue to go online. The pandemic only gave us an opportunity to be able to realize our potential in going online, working from home, digital spaces. If you've got to work from home, what then happens? It means you must be connected. For you to be connected, your mobile service provider will be telling you, hey, here are the offers we are giving you to buy data. But they will not tell you buy airtime. For you to buy data, you need airtime. You need some sort of package that makes you go online. And that is why we are talking about 2.01 trillion. And that is in dollars of what is being spent as a market size in the telecommunications industry. So ladies and gentlemen, why then are we talking about this kind of huge numbers? We are talking about huge numbers basically because that is the reality of this industry. And you want to be part of an industry that changes your life, that has the potential to transform you by creating income. And we're going to look at the various levels of income. I hope we are all together. I hope you're following and keenly being able to listen to what I am sharing. So thank you so much again for being in here. Remember that this is big. We are in Africa, we are in the Asia Pacific, we are in the US, and we are even in different parts of the Caribbean, So when you look at all this, that's why we keep on saying we love, we share, we empower. Today, as you go to sleep, what I want you to be thinking about is, hey, how can I be part of this program that says we love, we share, we empower? Because many people are going through so many challenges. And I was talking to a number of people even just during this week, and I say that the problem with many of the so-called, let me just use the word poor, for lack of a better word. Many people are poor because they do not have disposable income. When you don't have disposable income, the small money that you've made, you want to hold on so tightly to it that you do not have any extra to invest. So you become very risk averse. You are scared of investing the little money that you've worked so hard to make. Then what does that do to you? It keeps you within that cycle. It takes you round within that cycle, and what happens? You will never move, because you're so scared to lose the little money you've made. But if you get a good opportunity, and as Richard Branson ably said it, if anybody gives you an opportunity which you believe will change your life, take it and learn as you go. Don't say, I do not know anything about that. As long as you believe this business sounds great, get in, learn as you go. And that is what we are talking about here today. So ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the number of countries that already we are loving, sharing, and empowering ourselves in, I cannot list all of them, but you can see that this presentation can easily be made available to you. You know, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Haiti, Cuba, Guatemala, Nigeria, Mali, US, all these are among the 31 countries that our app is already working in. What do I mean by the app is already working there? What we are talking about is that already the mobile service providers, airtime has been activated, and using this app, you can easily be able to interconnect. I can send somebody in Jamaica airtime while right here in Kenya, and they will receive it through their mobile service provider. Somebody from DRC Congo can send somebody in Zimbabwe airtime, and they can easily do that. They can send each other money. This app is powerfully amazing and amazing, amazing. So what then do we want you to do? Why are we telling you about this kind of a great opportunity? Why have I brought in the industry figures? Why have I talked about the great potential of the economies of scale? It is because so many people have a mobile phone and they constantly use airtime. So what happens if we come together? When we come together, as they say, great things happen, and that is what we call the power of leverage. So we are inviting you to join the dining table because it's been set up. You know, the technology is there, the business opportunity is there, the product and the system is already there. So we are on the dining table, and all you need to be able to do is go right into the business and get to know, how can I share in this dinner? How can I be part of those who are feasting? Because it's all up to you, you know, to make the choice. If you join in, you join in. And if you come in early, you even eat the top layer. You drink the soup that is still very oily and very, very nice. So that's what I'm saying. So welcome to join the dining table by starting off this journey. How then do you start off this journey? We are saying you need to be able to get your mobile app together. If you have a smartphone, Android-based, even better. What do we say? Talk to the person who invited you to this Zoom, or even get in touch with the person who shared this opportunity with you and get started. How do you get started? You download the Virtual AVS app from the Google Play Store. You can see it right on my screen. If you can't, I hope somebody will be able to share it with you. And thanks to those who are still joining us from South Africa and all over the place. Now, what do we do? Go to Google Play Store, download the app. You can easily get the link. It will be shared with you. If not, just search Virtual AVS. Nowadays, it comes very quick because people are searching. People are hearing more and more about this opportunity. Once you have downloaded, you create an account, fill the form. There's a very simple form there that you need to register, put in your details, as I will tell you. And because this is a business, all you need to do is think like an investor. What? Pay $69 to start process number one. $69 will buy you a license that will keep you in business for 24 months or 2 years if you prefer. Look around you and ask yourself, which other business can you get a 2-year license for $69? And even if you get that license for $69, how much more do you have to spend in an ordinary brick and mortar business out there for you to even break even? So I'm telling you today that for just $69, you can run an international business right on your phone. That's all I'm talking about. And even if nothing else matters to you, that should make you jump up and down if you've not started this business. Because for only $69, you can run an international business right on your phone. Holding it in your hand, you are in business. No other cost, no risks involved, no worries, no problems. Just making money. That is Virtual AVS for you. Then we load airtime, the same airtime you normally buy. There is a process of how to get that airtime. Immediately you buy your float so that you use it to buy your airtime. What happens? You and everybody in your team begins to make money. Again, I'm going to share how that goes in a short while. But then we are saying, if you are tired of staying broke, If you are tired of staying poor and you feel like, nope, I want to make more money and more money, then you're being given an opportunity to earn what we call passive income by upgrading your license with another $75. So in total, 69 plus 75 is just about $144. You can do the calculation at your local currency based on the current dollar rates in the market out there and see how much that money is in your local currency. But $144, my friend, you are in business for 5 years. 5 years in business for $144. What other business have you ever done with $144 that is thriving today? If you have, voila, well and good. But if not, here is your opportunity today to start off something new that is going to shape and change your life. So we are saying once you've done that simple process, recommend it to your friends and see exactly what is going to happen, because it's very easy for you to become a partner, share it with your friends and continue to grow. Why? Because this business runs on a model we call multi-level marketing. And multi-level marketing is all about other people's money, other people's effort, other people's talent, other people's skill. Why? Because we come together to build this together. So it is all called leverage. Active income involves you. You have to literally do everything for you to earn. It's called return on investment or even key performance indicators, which are put onto you to deliver so that you can justify earning your salary. But within this model of a business, which is so amazing, only running on the multi-level platform or the networking business, we work as a team. We come together and we help each other as a team to grow. So nobody is weak, nobody is strong. We are all the power of that team. And that is the leverage that we are talking about. So do not be scared. How will I do this? How will I do that? No, we do it all together. And how do we do it together? By growing a sales force. What is a sales force? When you join this business today, you've spent your $144. You are in there by yourself as one person. But then we have created a very simple model that helps us to all succeed. How does this model work? We are saying, for example, you don't have to use this model, but just for example, you might want to just say, okay, I know Tom, Monica, and Grace. These are my 3 best friends. So I'm going to share this opportunity with them. And immediately I share this opportunity with them, then they also spend their $144 and they join my team. So they become your level 1. So immediately you've invested your money and invited your 3 best friends who listen to you. They become your first level. If these 3 friends also just focus on their 3 friends each at level 2, your business already will have 9 people. So do you see where I'm talking about the multi-level marketing and the leverage factor and other people's talent? One of these 3 people could know people you have never known. They could be meeting people you will never meet. But because they know them, they will bring them into the team. And when they bring them into your team, by default, they are also part of your team. And this is how you do not need to underestimate or undermine yourself saying, oh man, I do not know how to do this. I cannot do the other. No, it's about teamwork. The best people could join your team, and that is how you will be challenged to grow. Even though you might not know how to do these things by yourself, the best people could come into your team from any part of the world, by the way, not just your relatives, not just your neighbors, not just people within your community. The best people could join your team from any part of the world. And imagine what will happen when the best people come into your team. It will be money and money and money. Your wallet will be blowing and blowing and blowing. That is why you need to be part of this business today. Not any other day, today, because the more you delay, the more other people go into the teams. And one day you might find the people you thought were your good friends, they are all in another team. And that's how you lose. You do not want to lose when you're listening to me today. 9 people go out there and they talk to another 3 people each. Man, your team has grown to 27. Are you seeing that? Your team has grown to 27. You are alone. Now you're 27 of you. 27 of you, you are growing on and on and on and on. 27 people talking to another 3, your business has blown up to 81. Now, 81 people have paid you for different reasons. The first and the major one being they've bought their licenses and joined your team. Now they are going to load airtime to become people who spend their money on airtime, and you earn commissions, not just from yourself, but from 81 people. Sooner or later, I'm going to show you how these commissions from all these people become wealth creation opportunities for you. Are we together? Are we following? Are we having a good time? I hope we're enjoying this. Man, this is always the best business to present. Any day, anytime, anywhere. This is something I would want to do on and on and on. So ladies and gentlemen, looking at the sales force and the number of things that you have to do, a business is only as good as how it pays you back. Because this is why you are investing, remember. This is why you are investing, so that you know, Albert, yes, you're telling me all these things. What's in it for me? Yes, 4 good things come your way. 4 good things come your way. Now, what are we saying? Number 1, when you join this business, you're just there by yourself. So you've just opened your shop. You want people to start coming to eat, so to buy stuff. So what happens? You as a person, you start earning from your own business. Because when you join the business and you buy airtime, every amount of airtime that you buy, you earn a 0.5% commission by yourself. Remember, you used to earn 0. You used to get nothing. But now you're being given back 0.5%. Why? Because Virtual AVS, as an international super dealer of airtime distribution, that's why they signed those contracts with all those mobile service providers. They buy the airtime at a discounted rate. So this discount is now what they share with us. They get their money and we get our money because they get the discounted rates. You might be wondering, where are they getting the money to share with us? Now there is your answer. They buy bulk, meaning they get it cheaper, but then they sell it at the standard market rates. And whatever difference, the markup that is put in there is what they share with all of us. So you as a person, 0.5% comes your way directly. If any amount that you buy, it's up to you to choose. That comes your way. Then number 2, you now begin to build a team. But remember, we said about upgrading. So if you upgraded from the $69 to 75, another $75. So if you invested with $144, you begin not only earning from airtime commissions, but you also begin to get a monthly commission, which is called the passive income. Passive income will come your way because you have upgraded. And now we're even building another stream called the utility commissions. Utility here means people will soon begin, all over the countries we are working in, people will begin to pay for their electricity, their water, their pay TV, and different insurance, many other things that people pay, telephone bills, to buy data. And every time they buy utility float balance, utility float, they will pay you a 0.04%. Now, can you imagine? I just want you to picture that situation. Just picture that situation, that these are people in your team who must pay all these bills. They still must buy airtime. So every time somebody is like, oh man, my tokens are finished, they're going to buy float. Oh, I need to pay for insurance, they're going to buy float. Oh, I need to pay for DSTV, they're going to get float. Oh, I need to go and do something out there that involves paying a bill. They need to buy a float. How many times do people pay utilities? Electricity, water, insurance, television, data, all these things. How many times do you think people do that? Now imagine an app that is paying you commissions whenever people pay their bills. Now that is why I said Virtual AVS turns your expenses into an income, because you're not now just going to be earning from your own self, but you have the potential to earn from 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, even 100,000 people. Now, what if 100,000 people pay you $1 every day? Is that possible? If it is possible, you can make it possible. So when you bring people into your team, the first person who joins you under your own line becomes your first generation. This person invests their $144 and you earn a license commission. So everybody who joins your team directly pays you $10. So if it is one person, you have $10. If it is 20 people, you have $200. If it's 1,000 people, you know what you have. Then these people buy their airtime, you earn 0.4% from them. So you see now you're not only earning from yourself, you're earning from other people joining your team. The utility commissions, whenever they buy the utility float, 0.04 will continue coming your way. When the person who has joined your team also brings their person, then they become your level 2. They pay you another $4. The 3rd to the 10th people who join in that same line will continue paying you $2 in license commission. Remember, we are talking about multiple commissions here. The first commission you get by yourself is airtime. The second, if you upgrade, is utility commissions. The 3rd, which now starts coming from other people, is called the license commission. People join your business, commissions come your way. And from the 11th to the 15th, remember this app is paying 15 levels down. So from the 11th to the 15th level, you'll earn $1. You could be thinking, $1, what is that all about? Trust me, by the time you get to the 15th level, if you work according to a strategy, the 15th level, you might as well have 10,000 or 20,000 people. $1, that is huge money. And remember, this will continue to come. Airtime will continue to come, utility will continue to come, and passive income will continue to come, just like I'm sharing with you right now, because that is the direction to move. So remember, the more float you buy, the more money you are able to make. Now, what happens again? Remember, we said that the passive income will be coming your way every month. And again, every time we're talking about the 15th of the month. This is for people who have invested $144. Or even if you invested 69, you have the opportunity to upgrade. And when you upgrade, you'll be able to get the passive income every month. How does the passive income work? How do you earn from it? How does it make you wealthy? Bulk airtime commissions means when you spend your $75, the company has an amount that it uses for its own operations and overheads, but out of the $55 left, this is where you get your 1% directly as a person. So even if you just sit there and do a lot of nothing, you can be sure 1% of your $75 or $55 will come your way. That is 0.55. In Kenya here, roughly 60, 65 shillings. That is what you get every month. But that is just from you alone as a person. What happens to your team? Remember, every person in your team who also invests the same $144 or upgrades with the $75, you will be earning the same thing from them. So it's all up to you to decide how many people in your team have upgraded or you've inspired to upgrade. If they are 10, if they are 20, if they are 50, if they are 100, multiply that by $0.55. You literally are in control of how much money you can make every other month. On the 15th is a day to smile. That is a time we all want to look forward to. I want to look forward to it. Will you look forward to it? 15th day of the month is a time we all must look forward to. That is why we all must make every effort, if we can, to invest the $75 and upgrade. 11th to 14th levels, you are going to be earning 0.4%. At the end of the 15th level, you have another 1%. So we've talked about 2 levels of compensation plans. You know, how you earn from the airtime, how you earn from utility, and how you earn from license. Now I have shared how you earn from bulk airtime commission. So 4 streams of income, just like that. You start a business and you have 4 streams of income. This is a business that will go with you day and night, my friend. It is not affected by the weather. It is not affected by pandemics. It is not affected by darkness. It is not affected by sleeping or anything. These are 4 income streams that come your way on the spot. And this is the business I'm telling you, you want to start. Do not worry. Do not worry. The teams will work together and we will grow together. Only be determined to make it happen. Only be determined to become a winner. And trust me, you will be. If you know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying. Now, curtains have opened up, as you have seen, to what the commissions look like in reality. Remember, I talked about projections. Now here we are looking at how those projections actually play in as numbers. Generation 1, we said you bring only 3 people. From these 3 people, license commissions, you're going to get $10 from each of them. And this is instant money that goes to your wallet. You're going to see the wallet shortly. This is money that goes into your wallet. $30 has come your way simply because you brought in 3 people. These 3 people load their airtime, roughly on some figures, 0.24% will be paid to you just from 3 people. They buy passive, they registered for the passive income. Remember, 0.55 by 3 people, you have your $1.65. So just from a team of 3, you can do the totals of how much you'll be earning, or rather will have earned by the end of that season. Utility float, 0.12. Remember, it's 0.04 by 3, you have earned $0.12. So that is money that is coming in just from 3 people. You spent your $144. Already you have almost $32 back just by level 1. And that is how it goes for you. Look at your level 2. If your 3 people are working at the same rate, you have another $4 from 9 people, which is 36. 0.72, 495, all the way going on. Moving on, because trust me, people who understand this business will want to pass it on. You will not get it and lay on it like an egg. Yeah, even an egg, if it's laid on after a while, it becomes something else. Yeah, it grows into chickens and birds and chicks and all that. So even if you get this business, you don't want to just keep it in the back burner. You want to nurture it and make it grow. Everybody knows somebody who has a mobile phone. That's what I'm talking about. Anytime, turn to the left, turn to the right. Even when we go to sleep, our mobile phones are almost next to our pillows. Why? Because this is a device we use so many times. So we only need to talk to people and share the business opportunity with them, and they see it. If they don't see it, move to the next person. There will always be somebody with a mobile phone. At generation 6, just see how it all goes. From 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we are at 6. Now your team is at 729. You've only been paid $2 from all those people. You have $1,458, which will have come through your wallet. Now, you invested only $69. By the 6th level, you should have earned $1,458 from your $69. And this is a business that is seamless, running on your phone. If you look at those figures, I don't need to go into all those details, but all you need to know is that if the system will pay you for 1 person, it is the same system that will pay you for 5 people. It is the same system that will pay you for 50 people. It is the same system that will pay you at generation 8 when you have 6,000 people. What will make it stop? Why do you think it will pay you for 1 person and not for 10,000 people? Trust me, it is only you who can stop your income from coming. But if you look at it clearly, remember I said the up 15th level. Now look at the figures at the 15th level. You know, look at the figures at the 15th level and ask yourself, man, I've always wanted to be a billionaire. I've battled for the last 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years, and you've never touched a billion. This is your opportunity to do it in 2 years or even less. 2 years, 1 year, or even less. This is your opportunity. But many of us are so used to doing this normal thing we've done for 30, 20, 40 years, and we are okay with that. But here is a technology that is about to change your life. And I'm telling you, the mobile phone is a revolutionary innovation. You have it in your hand. Do not let it be a liability. Convert that into an asset, not just for you, but for your entire family, for your colleagues, for your church mates, for your neighbors. Everybody needs to constantly know about this. 15th generation, you have 14 million people. Can you imagine? You have employed 14 million people. You are a serious executive in this world. You have employed 14 million people. Each of them has just paid you $1. You have $14 million. And this is not by yourself. It goes on and on and on, because remember I said when we come together as a community, the leverage power is effectively amazing, because everybody will continue working. Whether you continue or not, other people will continue working. You might get the biggest networkers, the biggest influencers into your team. You just never know. But this will not happen if you do not start. So ladies and gentlemen, if you've not started this business, this is the time to start. You employ 15 million people. Every time they buy airtime, $1 million is coming your way. Man, I can't wait for this. Can you imagine a time when you'll be having $1 million every month because people are loading airtime? What will you do? What will you do with your life? How will your life change? What will you want to do that you have never done before? Now, that will not happen if you do not start. You must start today. You must earn that cent. You must earn that shilling. You must earn that dollar so that it grows. You will not just wake up tomorrow and $1 million are flowing your way. You must put in the work and get this done. 4 commissions will continue to be your way if we start today and we continue to move. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the power of this business. So what then are you supposed to do to be able to succeed? Start, start, create that app, download it, sign up like now, today. If you've not done it, do not sleep without downloading this app. It takes about 5 minutes and you are done with all that. You will be sleeping for 7 hours. Why can't you take 5 minutes and do this? So all we are saying, download that app and create that account, get $69, which in Kenya is roughly about 8,000 shillings, and buy your license. Start and talk to your friends, refer them, tell them about what you've gotten, share with them the opportunity that you have received, and let us move on from there. When you've done that, make it a habit to buy your airtime float and you load airtime from the virtual AVS app. After that, upgrade so that you can earn passive income. If you do those 4 things well, you are way ahead of the game. You are moving into the greatest part of where the business needs to be able to take you. And we will do this together. We will fight on together. We will grow together. We will train together to make this happen as a team. So remember I said, when you click sign up, you're going to get that form, which you need to register. There is a place that it asks for an upline number. Your upline is the person who invited you. Talk to them and ask them, what should I put as an upline number? Now, do you see? At that point is where we help each other grow. We don't just sign up people all under us. We share, we love, we empower. That is what we talk about in virtual AVS. So we can grow each other's team from across the world. You might end up having somebody from the US, somebody from Jamaica, somebody from Ghana, somebody from Botswana, somebody from South Africa, even though you've never traveled there, but you have them in your team working for you and towards your betterness. So start today, sign up, you will grow, you will succeed. That one I can guarantee you, but you must start by signing up and going through all those procedures. The form is very, very simple. Once you have signed up, this is what happens. When you do your first free account, you are going to see what is on my left right here. You're going to get what we call a customer account. A customer account is free. You don't make any money, but at least you learn how to use the app. You can buy airtime. You can sell airtime. So you don't want to stay in the customer account. You want to quickly buy your license so that now you become a business partner. When you become a business partner, you have many more widgets or icons that helps you to run the business. Now you can see a team, you can see your sales force, you can look at your accounts, commissions, your wallet, all this great stuff, because you have spent $69. Once you've spent another $75, you have upgraded. Now you see the upgrade button down there disappears because now you have upgraded your app. And having upgraded means now you're going to start earning. So man, you want this app on your phone. Sometimes you look at your phone and you have so many apps that you're wondering, what do I even do with all this? But now you have one app that you must touch every day, because this is your briefcase to success. This is where your wealth is going to come from. You have an app that is now paying you money for using it, not the ones that you pay other people for using it, but this pays you for using it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I'm talking about. Great business opportunity that we have to continuously move on. So you want to know how to buy airtime, it's all there. You go to buy services, you can buy your license from there, you can buy your utility float, you can buy your airtime float. Learn how to use the app, because everything is right there with us. So remember, I stay here and talk about all these things, but by the end, you don't touch the money. And you'll be telling me, Albert, what was that all about? Where do my commissions go? How do I use them? What do I use them for? Ladies and gentlemen, your money is your money. Can you tell yourself, my money is my money, wherever you are? Now, when this money comes into your wallet, it comes in multiple ways. Remember, we talked about all these commissions becoming incomes. So we talked about the utility commissions. When people pay those bills, money comes into your wallet. When people register into your team under licenses, their license commission comes into your wallet. When people buy airtime, that commission comes into your wallet. And when you upgraded your license, that commission also comes in. And if you are lucky, people in your team can also send you some money. So 5 clear ways of how money in dollars comes to your mobile wallet. When it comes to your wallet, don't think it is tokens. Don't think it is something you cannot access. This is pure gold. It is money. It is money you can use within the second. Immediately it hits your wallet, you are free to use it. You can use it to purchase your own float again. You can send it to others. You can use the same amount of money to buy your own airtime. You can even use it to buy licenses for you and your family and other people. But if you don't want to use it for either of that, you can hit it to your bank. Move it to your bank account and buy any other thing, depending on how much you have earned. So are you seeing what I'm talking about? Money in, wallet, money out. So this is your money. Try it today, and you will thank me today, not even later. Try it today, you will thank me today, because this is real-time money. You earn it now, you spend it now. Nobody holds it for you. Nobody keeps it away for you. The only rider is once you have withdrawn once, then you cannot withdraw again until about 72 hours. But in terms of buying float, buying all these other things, you can do that as much as you want. Now, that is how your wallet works. And what a nice presentation to be able to end with when I'm telling you that your wallet has real money that you can spend even right now at night. If you want to try it out now and tell me, yes, DollarZone, I've seen my money, I've spent it, and it's working for me. It will permanently continue to work. So that is what your wallet does, ladies and gentlemen. You can easily withdraw it, and that's what exactly I've said there. You know, you can withdraw it to your mobile money at a minimum of 10, based on where your country is. You can move it to your bank at a minimum of 20, or you can even move to your crypto world. All that are ways of withdrawing your money. So the money belongs to you, and you can use it the way you must. So, hey, we love, we share, we empower, because these are great opportunities of all the things that we want to do. So build your business, grow your business, make the system valuable to you. You can have it on your phone, or you might think about it. It will only be valuable to you if you use it, and you use it effectively. And ladies and gentlemen, therein lies the power of the business. So if you've not taken action, take it tonight. Take it now. Build up this business, and this is how we are going to transform our world into the greatest opportunity. Can you imagine what happens when everybody around you is thriving? As my business partner Anastasia says, there is less hate. Why? Because everybody is thriving, everybody has money, everybody can fly, everybody can buy, everybody can hire. There's everything that you can do. We do not want to continue being poor or lacking resources when we have this kind of opportunities. Take action now, start it today. And with all that, I want to appreciate all of us and thank you all so much as I hand it back to my able co-hosts, who are going to be able to take your question. If you have any question, we are here. I will be able to respond to it. If you have a comment, we'll look at the chat section, and Coach Paul will be running that with us, so that we just see, hey, what did you say? What do you think? Do you have a question? Do you have anything that is a challenge? Why don't you start? Why haven't you started? And if you take action now, by tomorrow morning, if it is night at your place, we will already be in business. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It was such an amazing pleasure hosting us. Let's take this business to the next level, because we say sense making sense. We love, we share, we empower. Take action now. Thank you so much. Over to you, Coach Paul.